there, my name is Shailene O'Shea and welcome to my backyard garden. In this video we're going to go over the mistakes I made in my garden that led to this point. And as you can see in this before picture, everything looks like it was going great, but there are many problems with this garden, and I'm going to show you how to avoid these problems in a second here as we take a closer look. Let's go! Alright, quick little garden tour before we get into the don'ts. So our first row, we have lettuce, then kale, what's left of my chives, I will get into that. And this was just a mixture of seeds where there were bean sprouts, spring lettuce, and some peas. And then this was just an existing part, so that plant was already there and that tree was already there. Let's get into the don'ts. Alright, let's get started with those don'ts. Don't number 1. Don't plant your row of lettuce or whatever you're planning to plant so close to an area where you know there's going to be absolutely no sunlight for the majority of the day. As you can see, this fence here and this lovely tree has blocked all the sunlight from that area, and the weeds have taken over and all my lettuce is no longer existing there. Don't number 2. Don't plant your rows of plants so close to each other. As you can see, my poor chives are no longer existing because my kale grew so large that it blocked all the sun out and all my chives have perished. Don't number 3, don't let weeds rule your garden. These should have been gone a long time ago if I was maintaining my garden, but clearly I was neglecting it. I'm so sorry, garden. But we got some thistles over here and these other weeds that have just taken over this whole backside of my garden. Don't number 4. Well, this is more like I don't recommend, but don't plant so many plants in one area. My lettuce didn't make it because I had so many different seeds in this one spot that all that's growing here is bean sprouts and some peas, and everything else has died off. So yeah. That's a brief explanation of the problems of my garden. Alright, now that we took a tour of my garden and saw all the problems, let me give you some do's. So do plant your plants in a very sunny, bright lit area that you know your plants are going to get sun for the majority of the day. Number 2, do make sure you space out your plants like in rows and make sure they're far enough apart that they will not overtake each other and they have plenty of room to grow. Do number 3, do monitor your garden as much as possible to make sure you don't let your weeds grow to this point. They are all over my garden. They have overtaken my garden. So try and avoid that and monitor your garden. And do number 4, you can plant as many seeds as you want in your garden. Just make sure that you don't plant too many that they start overtaking each other and it's just so overcrowded that it's just too many plants in one area and they start dying off. Alright, just to wrap things up after our little tour of my problematic garden, here are the do's and don'ts on the screen, and I hope you can learn from my mistakes and have better luck in your garden. Again, I'm just a beginner testing things out in my backyard and just having some fun. Thank you for watching. Bye!